Oh, cool.
A new shop just when he became assistant manager. Nice, bro. Fucking awesome. Yeah. I hate to rush you off the phone, bro. I'm about to do this interview.
Go through your interview, brother. I just want to tell you it's going great, bro. But good luck on the interview. We'll talk again soon. I'm hoping either maybe Friday or Saturday we can hit the ring. But good luck on the interview. I love you, brother, and I will talk to you soon.
Thank you, bro. I love the fact that you're loving your job, man. Seriously.
Can't wait to tell you all about it.
Same here, bro.
I love you.
Love you too.
Good luck on the interview.
Thank you, man. Love the mic and them.
Absolutely. Is your mom and grandma too?
Yep. She's here, mom.
Love you too.
Who's that?
Kaz.
Hey, love you too.
He says I love you too.
Oh, Eric.
Eric loves me too.
Oh, we got the love going all
We
around.
got the love going around.
But
Love Eric too. I love all of you guys. Have a great interview, and I will talk to you soon, brother.
all right, brother. Have a good one.
You got it, brother.
Love you, man. Peace.
Love you, brother. Bye.
You got to get up to that mic too.
Oh,
Yeah, pull it a little closer.
Oh, I'm just pull the thing here.
Let's see, say something.
Hello.
Yep, perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah. So you guys are both having a smoky smoke.
Yes, we are. We're both having our little
Is that
smoke.
the same thing or is it different?
Same thing. This is what is this? This is black gelato.
Black gelato?
Black gelato. It's indica dominant, about 22 to 25%. It's a body high. And the one I had before. Oh my God, that was so good.
The purple.
The purple purple fritters.
Yeah.
Purple
you
fritters.
said
It was.
fritters.
Oh my God, knocked my ass right
Yeah.
out because it gets you in the head first,
Yeah.
Right.
and then it brings it down, and you're out. It's so relaxing. But
See if you could pull your mic a little closer to you. Yeah, there you go. Can you scooch up
Can
a
you hear
little?
me?
Say it again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
cool.
so yeah, it's about 20 to 25%, and it's very nice and smoothing. It makes you happy, makes you relaxed, and that's about it. Yeah,
Happy and relaxed.
happy and relaxed. Yeah.
Cool. So we got
So-
Jasper Newton over here.
What's going on, peasants?
What's up?
Peasants, Lord have mercy.
Plebs. All the plebs.
All the plebs. How's everybody though?
Good. How's you doing? How's everything going?
Everything's going good. You know, just getting back into training. It's been good. Just callousing the body up to get ready for March 7th. Got a handicap gauntlet going on. It's myself, Johnny Medina, the Vamp Nation. The Poster Boys are KVP Tag Team Champions. Hell of a tag team, too. I recommend anybody go out there on social media, look up their matches. Please do. Please look up my boy Medina, too. He's been killing out there since last year. And, of course, you got my my good boss, my good friend, Mike Kaz, and the 1% with Poppy, Joe Trash, and, of course, my man, the World Heavyweight Champion, Giorgio, who I started with. Well, actually started with me training about 4-some years ago.
Wow.
So, yeah. So it's really cool. And to see his success, too, especially what he's been doing on the indies, especially with BST Wrestling. He's got a show coming up there. Everybody should go check him out, too. Please check out all these people on Instagram, Facebook, wherever you can follow them.
Well,
including myself.
Giorgio, you would see sometimes on the WWE as
Yeah,
security.
He's also been getting some work in WWE as an extra for security and as stuff like that. And I've been I'm always been elated about him because he's just, that kid has always said, one day I'm going to be on WWE, and he literally was. And I see him in the future, one day, I say NXT or something, because with his gimmick he can do it. He's one of the few that I can say is a total package.
Cool.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's everything
pretty
a world
cool.
champion
Yeah.
should be. Everything
Yeah.
a world champion should be. He's there on time.
He's a great heel. Great heel. So like what made you get into wrestling?
I'd have to definitely say my mother. Definitely
And how did I do that?
well, it was simple. I can remember like it was yesterday. sat me in front of a TV. WCW Monday Nitro was on. It's the Nitro. I think this might have been the Nitro before or after NWO had just debuted that Sunday, or that next Sun, or the Monday after that Sunday, and Hogan had just made his big heel turn. And it was Hogan, no, excuse me, not Hogan. It was Sting, Macho, Lex against Dungeon of Doom, and it was, of course, for those that didn't know, Dungeon of Doom was basically old WWF characters in these weird type of gimmicks that Kevin Sullivan decided to put him in.
Yeah, especially
Sullivan,
Beefcake putting him as the what? What was Beefcake?
the Zodiac.
The Zodiac.
And,
And the way he looked
and-
was absolutely ridiculous.
And the way they would have him answer was just yes, no, yes,
Yeah.
no, and that was
That was kind of weird because this was
That
a
was
man that
weird.
was a tag champ for like so long,
Greg Valentine.
for so many years with Valentine, and they didn't even have a name. It was just Brutus the Barber and Greg the Hammer Valentine.
I think they did have a tag team name later when they won the belts, but I forget what it was.
but it really didn't stick. Everybody knew him as.
No, they stuck.
It
just,
did?
It just when he became the Barber, that's what made his career.
Yeah, as
That's
the
what made his
Barber.
career as the Barber.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Beefcake as Zodiac, Earthquake
Mhm.
as Shark.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a paycheck.
It was a paycheck.
It was
for
a
him.
paycheck
he
for
was
him.
looking for more days off. And
Yeah,
like
because he was
most of
much
them,
older, and
was
he
much
made
older
his
around this time.
he made his mark in the WWF at the
Yeah.
time as Earthquake.
Well, he came out and took out Hogan.
Yeah, exactly.
He squashed Hogan.
Yeah.
It was like he made kids cry and everything.
Oh, sure,
That was
yeah.
the first time Hogan had
He made kids cry.
He made well. That
Yeah.
was back in the day when there was kayfabe and everything
Yeah,
else.
you didn't
Everybody
know
thought
shit was
Hogan
real.
died.
Oh, wow.
or got crushed, like his ribs were done for.
Yeah.
So get sat on by somebody like that, yeah.
Mm.
And then you had Ming, who was King Aku, and who was part of the Heenan family,
Right.
Bobby Heenan's family in the old WWF days, and he was known as Ming now, which wasn't bad for him.
No, because I don't think they
that was
wanted to
just
really
him.
mess
that was,
with
that
him.
Was, that was just nobody wanted to mess with him. Period.
No.
From the stories I've heard. Yeah, Ming. So that was my first recollection of a match, and I remember I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So, yeah, that's what all started it all. That match right there, and I think it ended in. Okay, so this might have been the night before it, because they were at Disney's MGM Grand,
Mm-hmm.
and not the MGM Grand, that's in Vegas. Disney's back lot where they were doing like outdoor shows outside of Disney. And I think this was the night before Hogan had turned, because Hall and Nash came up in a limo, and there was a note from somebody, and there was a third man. They were teasing that there was a third man in the limo.
Mm-hmm.
Little did we not know, they didn't really have a third man until Sting said no. And then Hogan said, well, as Nash said, that money train ain't leaving too fast. And it didn't. So that was my first memory of wrestling.
Oh wow.
And that's what started it all?
That's what started it all.
Cool.
And then I got more history, learning about Warrior, Hogan, Brett, Shawn. Even though Shawn was around, he had just came in at the tail end of '98, and then I didn't see him no more after Austin beat him at WrestleMania. So that was my like short term. I only knew Shawn as DX. I didn't know about early Shawn, Rocker Shawn, until learning the history about it.
Oh, you didn't know him as the Rocker?
Didn't know him as a rocker. When everybody would call somebody a Marty Jannetty, I didn't know who the fuck Marty Jannetty was until I saw matches.
Really? Oh wow.
See, that's another thing. I'm not gonna pretend on here like I knew people right out the gate, because I didn't.
Okay, I thought you knew him as the Rockers.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So when you're in the ring, it's like it's really no secret really to wrestling anymore. There's no really kayfabe anymore. But like when they say the moves are
I
real,
appreciate
but the
those who keep
stories,
doing it.
but the stories are fake, but the moves are real. When you go flying, how do you brace yourself on landing on that person, or that person landing on you? You just take it as it is.
You just take it as it is.
Oh
and
my
hope to God
Lord.
you make it through. That's it.
Oh my God! Because I would watch like Bronson Reed with the tsunami, and it's like, oh my God,
But you
how
see,
do you
he's-
prepare yourself? But to get
Because-
even with the girls doing it, even if there's 2 skinny girls doing it, still that shit's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no joke.
You know,
That's
that's
no joke.
something. I mean, you got this 500-pounder going down on what's his name the other night,
Oh, on I think it was
Jimmy. It was on Jimmy Uso.
Yeah, Bronson on Jimmy
500
Uso.
pounds. Like, that's exaggerating. He doesn't weigh
That's- he don't
500
weigh-
pounds. He weighs, like, they said 330.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
He was-
weight
he was
coming down on
he was almost
you.
4 something, but he
Oh, I
lost,
remember.
He lost weight. I remember
Yeah,
when
he
got
lost over
injured.
like 100 pounds.
What made you first decide that you wanted to, get into wrestling? Like, you've been into it since you're a little kid, but what made... Did you
The
always
act-
want to do it, or did you one day just fucking
No,
decide?
no. Ever since I watched it, I was like, "Oh, I gotta do it. I gotta do it." But of course, you get doubts in your head if you really can. Of course, because you're small. One thing is, I'm not 6 feet.
Yeah.
200 something. But then you got guys like I was watching WCW. You got WCW and ECW and WWE. You got all these small wrestlers because a lot of people don't know because sometimes with the boots and everything, some of those guys are smaller.
Right.
Like Shawn Michaels, he was actually a small guy. Little did we know, he was actually smaller.
Yeah.
And you got Rey Mysterio.
Being a
That's
little guy, you could outmaneuver, man. You could just
That
fucking
too.
run between their
Yeah,
legs and shit.
And I
Yeah.
love wrestling. And I love wrestling bigger wrestlers because you can really do a great story with that, with the size difference. I
Right.
like the size
Like the
difference.
Davy and Goliath type thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I don't mind being flung around. That's the thing. I don't care. As long and one thing I'm not gonna do is try to make it seem like I'm stronger than the person. Like I see some of these small guys, and you got a guy in there that's about 6'2", 6'4". All of a sudden they're getting him with a slam, but there's no build up to that slam. It's like, oh no, they got him on a slam and then did another move. It's like, no, that wouldn't be. If I was watching that match, that's not believable to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's not believing me. You work up to that.
Right. You just
work
don't do it
up
at
to
one night.
You don't do it in just that one full motion. No, you
Mhm.
build up to that. You act like, okay, he's showing he can probably get some. He ain't that weak. He's strong. Forget that guy that's saying he can never pick him up or can never be as strong as him. So he tries during the match, and then of course he gets cut down, and then midway through the match he'll try again.
Right.
And he'll almost get him up. You see him almost getting up, then they'll tip over. Oh!
Yeah.
And next thing you know, he gets covered, but he kicks out.
That's the hero's journey, man. You go up,
Right.
you
Yes.
fail, you go up again, you
Yeah.
fail,
Yes.
you go up again, bam, you fucking do it.
Next thing you know, and then, hey, look. Perfect example of that was Hogan.
Yeah.
Hogan WrestleMania 3.
Yep. Yep.
Even though he had previously did that, nobody really remembered the first time he did it back in the late 70s into the early 80s. Nobody remembers the first time that he actually did it. And this was a stadium show. And this was when Hulk was really nobody.
Mhm.
And Andre was still king of wrestling. And nobody defeated him. That's another thing, too. There would have been no win at WrestleMania 3 had Andre not let it happen.
Right.
But that was a perfect example. Hogan tried throughout that whole match because he said to the crowd, he's going to lift him.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to lift. He always made that raise up gesture, saying he's going to power up the big man and slam him down. And he teased it. He teased it throughout the whole match. And then finally, when he got to it, when he was getting his comeback, Andre bounced off those ropes, came up. Hogan was in position, ready. Boom.
Got him?
Got him. Leg
Mhm.
drop, 1, 2, 3. And the crowd went nuts for it.
Yeah. It's almost like passing the torch.
That was.
Mhm.
Did you ever get hurt really bad?
Doing it belly to belly.
Yeah.
Trying out, giving and getting a belly to belly.
What's that?
So a guy bear hugs you
Right.
and basically flips you over. his
Oh,
head.
okay, yeah.
You've seen that probably before.
Yeah.
You've probably seen like Scott Steiner and like Steiner Brothers or something do like that. They're famous for suplexes.
So that kind of hurts then, huh?
Yeah. Well, his thing is part of his head hit me right here.
Oh, shit, right in your face?
Yeah, I think I told you about that. It was hard to chew. It was kind of hard to chew food for a little bit from that because my jaw was just it hurt. It hurt. I'm surprised I didn't crack it, honestly. But that's the nature of the business.
Right.
Can't handle it. Get out.
Mhm.
Get out now before you hurt someone or you hurt yourself.
Yeah, you got ones that are kind of dangerous because they think they know the business like that.
And everybody wants to do, and everybody my size wants to do a high flying move. You know,
Is there something wrong with that?
no, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I know I'm gonna be expected of it.
Okay.
That's why when it came to training, I was glad to know mat-based moves and holds.
Right.
Cause I like, I like William Regal. I like all those technical guys. Even no, it's controversial to say now, but Benoit,
Yeah.
Kurt Angle, that series. I recommend anybody, because I was recommended by also another trainer. By the way, I was trained by Dickie Rods, who just recently retired. Love you, Dickie. Michael Mastretter, that's the one who taught me mostly mat-based holds. And of course, my main trainer that came in during the time Dickie was still training too was also, he would always talk about Mike Mondo. For those who don't know, Mike Mondo is part of the NWA. He's also a national champion right now, or U.S. champion he is right now. Also, shout out to the Slime Balls, Tommy and Sage.
Oh,
doing their
yeah,
thing out
the
there,
slime
man.
balls. Oh, they're so funny. They're great.
They're
Remember you
great.
stole
They are
his
great.
belt. Remember you stole his belt and stood on the table.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That was-
I got
was
a picture
cool.
of that.
Yeah,
That was cool.
that was great.
That's
That
when
was
they were
so
getting,
sweet
and
of
during those
them.
times they were getting, NWA was actually reaching out and come out for trial matches around that time. So you called them at a good time before they left. So
It was so sweet
they're
of
doing
them.
great in NWA. But Mike Mondo, who those who don't know, was Mikey from the Spirit Squad. And I never thought in a day I'd say, hey, I'm getting trained by somebody from the Spirit Squad. And they were part of the probably most interacting feud of 2006 between DX and the McMahons. They were like the McMahons henchmen at the time, but they were cheerleaders. Go figure. But yeah, out of that came two great wrestlers in Kenny Dykstra and Nick Namath, who's in TNA right now, also known as Dolph Ziggler, who's one of the greats, right? In my opinion. That's
he
who
is.
him, Henning, Sean, I all base my selling off of it. Hall, that's where you gotta watch people like that. You gotta watch people like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know how to amp it up.
Yeah.
And sell it in a way where, yeah, it looks like they did a little bit, but you know what? They're just not overdoing it. It's not an overdue with them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you go back to Hogan and Shawn, I think it was 2005. That was too much.
What happened in 2005?
You remember? I don't know if you remember that match, but Shawn just oversold everything Hogan did, and the rumor was Hogan didn't want to do the job because they were supposed to do a back and forth thing.
Right.
They were supposed to do a back and forth thing, where it's supposed to be a series, and Hogan, of course, ended it in one night.
Oh. Okay.
So Shawn hammed it up even more with the selling, just kept doing extra rotation and extra flips.
Oh my goodness.
So, man. But anyways, sorry, I'm detracting so much. A lot of good memories.
So right, left
Mike
tangents are good.
Tangents are good. Yeah, this is what it's about.
That's good. But yeah, Mike Mondo, he really emphasized everything that Dickie was teaching us about psychology, in-ring work, footwork, getting your wind. Everything he used to say, man, I wish Mondo was here. I wish Mondo was here. And then finally it happened. And I was so happy it happened. Because I think because of him, my selling, my technique, my footwork strive me to be better.
That's great.
And I was always proud because he always called me one of his Greco-Roman boys, because me and Giorgio, we would do a controlled but safe.
Right.
But we were very, a little stiff, but not to where we're hurting each other. But we just went for it. And I think he can notice that. So he's like, all this time when he'd say, all right, let's get my two Greco-Roman boys in there. That's probably the worst Mondo impression ever. Sorry, Mondo. But yeah, it's like, yeah, let's get our two Greco-Roman boys in there. See that intensity. Because he liked the intensity me and him brought. We just brought something out of each other when it came to that, when it was training under him.
Wow.
So, and hope to get him one day in KVP wrestling. Honestly, like to. Probably from my own selfish reasons. I've told Mike this because I know Mike Cos, the owner. We've had many talks, about wrestling and stuff too, because he's a fan. He's been for years himself, because that's why he has the company.
Mhm.
But saying we should one day get him in here, because if not for my own selfish reason, because that's my coach, and I like to at least say, hey, I got to wrestle my teacher once.
What's the House of the Vamp Nation?
It's just a lot of House of the Vamp Nation is basically all of society's rejects, and basically people hate what they create sometimes. So we are the monsters. We're the vamps. We're the bloodsuckers.
The Outcasts.
We are the outcasts of that.
I'm a
But yeah,
bit of
we
an
run the
outcast
world.
myself, so I could relate.
Yeah, but we run the world, though.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the geeks shall inherit the earth.
What was your first match like? Like the first time you got in the ring, like your very first one.
It was a battle royal.
I can't remember that. I was there, right?
You
Yeah.
you and her were both there for that.
Yeah.
It was the battle royal. It was Psycho Circus Battle Royal for NYWC here in Long Island. That's the facility I used to train at. Yeah, it was a battle royal. My first one. Of course, I was excited. Of course, quick elimination by somebody who I knew. It was easy, very easy. And then gradually started doing little shows. And one person I really liked wrestling, because sometimes the company would do like special event shows too, like anniversaries or something like that, or birthdays or
Right.
events like that at the warehouse. So a lot of times I was wrestling a wrestler named Santa Fury, who was just unbelievably strong, like can lift the weight of Kaz, as she was saying, because he can actually. I've seen him in a match where he's lifted him with ease. That is a strong Irishman, and an Irishman through and through.
Wow.
Like that man, I just recently ran into him in Patchogue, just hanging out, had a drink, and great guy, just unbelievable, unfreaking believable, and character-wise, just even though he doesn't mean to be, it's funny as hell. Sometimes maybe he does mean to be, but it's funny as hell, but yet he means it. And I love working stiff matches with him. A couple birthday shows I'm like, is it okay that we go in a little bit, give a little shot for shot? He's like, oh yeah. Yeah, bro. Definitely. I can't do an Irish accent. I gotta stop that. These accent shits.
Better than mine.
But,
I can't do an Irish accent.
I can't do
No.
an Irish accent.
No,
Yeah.
let's not do the ones that she knows, because today, in this day and age, she'll get canceled. But other than that, great wrestler. That's another one.
What's his name again?
Santa Fury. You've seen him at the
Okay.
KBP shows.
Yeah,
the one that
yeah.
comes out with the bagpipes player.
Oh, right.
Yeah, him.
Oh, I got his shirt.
Our
The shirt
show
is
was actually
with his.
named after him. Our show is actually, Look of Fear is actually named after Fury.
Cool.
If you ever noticed the Fury lettering.
Cool.
That's actually his last name. So it's
Yeah,
really
I
cool.
have the shirt.
He's great. He's got a great match coming up, a pub versus club match with Jay Champagne. This is the one to finally end it between them and going at it in a pub versus club match, and I'm even interested to see what that is, because Mike did a post on it on Facebook and Instagram about the dynamic of the match, and I think people are gonna have a lot of fun seeing that, and it's gonna be a lot of fun watching.
Cool. Wow.
Yeah, got I was talking about Giorgio earlier. He's defending his world title against CJ Bambino, and he's actually bringing back his cousin Nicky Primo. He was actually on our first show in December, and yeah, I can't Yeah, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be a huge main event. Yeah, I can't really say. I mean, I got faith in my man Giorgio. I mean, he's the world champ for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And CJ, he's a veteran, man. He's a veteran, and the only thing I won't say anything bad about him because you know he and I shared the same mutual friend in Rapper Ferretti, who was Nuke. And I miss Nuke. That was another great person.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame that he's gone.
Yeah,
May he rest in peace.
Yes. That one you didn't see coming, and I.
Oh no!
We all
Death just comes when it comes. It's
we all
unfortunate.
genuinely loved Rob. He was just all smiles.
Mhm.
That's all smiles. And it was just so weird to I remember. I remember telling. I think I was talking to Santana, his better half, and we were at a barbecue right after I think they had just came from a service or something. And I was like, damn, it just doesn't feel like he's gone. Like he does. Like I'm expecting like probably see him in like a couple weeks, like just to come see a show and walk through the doors. It felt like that.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big loss actually for all of us, especially for the ones that knew him closest to most, like CJ. And so, a lot of respect for him for winning the Battle Royal. So, I know he was definitely happy about that.
So sad.
Yeah.
So sad.
Yeah.
This way people are passing away. My goodness.
Yeah, who we lose so far this year? We got
I just saw we lost Robert Duvall.
Robert
Duvall, Jesse Jackson, and James
Jackson.
Vanderbeek.
James Vanderbeek.
James
from
Vanderbeek. Who's
Mm-hmm.
Dawson's Creek.
that? Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
Varsity Blues, and he had.
Oh
right,
yeah,
right.
Varsity
Yeah.
Blues. Well, that's 3 people from there that's passed. Paul
Yeah.
Walker was in that movie. So was James Vanderbeek, and so was the big guy that ended up getting surgery later on in years. He actually passed away like in 2012.
He did pass away. Oh my lord, the big kid.
The big kid, but remember years later.
Always got the concussions.
Yeah.
Oh my.
But that was.
Lord.
But then he got the surgery and he got the surgery and
yeah.
actually lost the weight and
Right.
and kept it off. for
Right,
a year,
right.
And kept it
People
off
didn't
the-
like recognize him at first because
No,
like,
yeah.
holy shit, damn, who's this cute guy? You
Yeah.
know, he's like he. Did you ever see Varsity Blues?
A long time ago.
Oh, he was that
Probably not
big,
since it came
heavy kid.
Oh, right.
with the
okay.
cowboy hat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
time.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I didn't know he passed away. Well, God rest their soul.
Mm.
All their souls.
All the shows, any wrestler soul, it's I'm fortunate enough to have met Sabu when I was 10 years old, so thankfully I have a picture, Polaroid picture to this day. And a sign-
Was that Sandman with them?
Sandman was with him.
Yeah.
Smell the beer.
Of course he did. Of course. Beer and cigarettes. That's Sandman.
That was it.
That's
That was
Sandman. Yes. Yes.
That was it.
You were talking about the psychology
yes.
of the wrestling. Now, when you're about to come out, like, what are you thinking? Like, what is, like, the process you're going through in your head when you're about to go through those curtains into the square circle and facing your opponent and hearing that crowd? What goes through your head?
Show them why you're here.
Okay.
Show them why you're here. Of course, don't fuck up.
Right.
Yeah, there's more. There's more to that, but
But just the bare facts. I
the
don't
bare
need the
fact.
whole, yeah,
oh, well,
a whole
yeah,
thing of it.
I got you.
Just
what
like
you
the
mean.
bare facts. Like once they hit your music and then you go through that curtain.
Oh, it's
Is
Jasper
your heart
Newton.
pounding and shit? You like
your heart is like
scared? Or?
yeah, like what are you feeling when you go out there? It's like do you have to take a piss before you have to go out there? You know what I'm
No,
saying?
none of that.
You know, like that rock star movie. I gotta take a piss. You know,
Yeah, I know.
Drink a Red Bull.
drink a
something.
Red Bull or something. Like
No,
what's
I'm
going
getting-
through
I'm
your
getting
head? Is like the
caffeine.
match going through your head, or
Oh yeah, the match. The match is going through my head. My timing is going through my head.
mm-hmm.
Just everything. Just everything. Just going out there and giving a show. Give that audience a show.
Okay.
and do what I do best and piss them off.
And you just feed off of them.
I
You feed off
feed
the
off
audience.
that.
You
I
don't take
feel-
anything personal.
Hell no.
Okay.
Hell no. You can't in this business.
Right. Okay.
You can't. Now you want to step across that guardrail.
Then it's
Then
all,
all
it's
bets
all
are
bets
off.
are off because
That's your own mistake.
that's dangerous.
What's
because
that?
And that's where
you can
people
put
these
yourself
days-
and the
that's where pe-
wrestler in harm.
And that's what people these days think they're
okay.
tough
What do you mean?
until
Who,
they
like,
until they cross the barricade. It's like people
like the audience, you mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
some-
the audience.
And I always
really?
remember will tries like if they get that personal, they will try to like come over, reach over the rail, maybe try to grab you for some shit, and
Oh, fuck that, man.
Oh, I went to a show
And
and
knock them the fuck
and
out.
when Gambino, sorry.
Bambino.
Bambino. See, I suck with names. Sorry, I'm old. When he had Blondie, I'm bad with names. The young man that he was beating up that was next to us, and I gave him
Aaron?
Aaron. That's it. And it's like I was so tempted to hold his arm so Bambino can slap him, but I know we can't do
No,
that because
unless the wrestler is saying, "Hey, hold him." Then
right,
it's okay.
unless you get an
Yeah,
okay
yeah.
from the wrestler. But I was like, "Ooh, child, he's hitting him! Bam, bam!" Then he gave me. That was so exciting, but it was so tempting to hold that boy. But you can't do
can't do
that.
that.
It's like it doesn't matter,
Can't
you
do
know,
that.
what wrestling world you're from or
Right.
company. You just can't, you know. And God's honest truth, you know, some of these idiots think that, you know, these guys like Jasper Newton that are independent and this, that, and the other thing that, oh, this is just a game or a play. No, this
No.
shit's real.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
This shit's real. They say the storyline is fake, but the moves are real. You do get hurt, even in rehearsals.
Yeah, well, that's
and-
like saying stuntman doesn't really jump off a building because it's all
Right.
set up as a stunt.
Yeah,
He
there's a green-
He's landing on a fucking whatever balloon or whatever. but
Exactly,
no, he
right.
dove off that 10 fucking story building. You
Ex-
know what I mean?
right, exactly, exactly. So,
Yeah, I hate to give him credit, but look what Kaz did. Look what Kaz did.
What's that?
He jumped off the.
oh yeah, he jumped
big
off
old-
that. Yeah, that was huge.
thing. That's
That was huge when I saw that. It was like, oh my God. That's why I was saying, it's like, you know, it doesn't matter what wrestling show you go to. When you see stuff like that and you're able to go and see it that close, it is, wow. Wow. You have to go to these shows. So it's not the WWE or the this, that, and the other thing. When you go to an
Oh, it's still
independent,
fucking cool.
it is, exactly, it is like the
and
best
this
show
is where you're seeing
where it all
where it all
starts.
starts.
Right.
If you don't know where it all starts and you think these guys came out of the fucking box,
Right.
no, this is how it starts.
no they.
And get to
And
interact with them
and I've
is
known
it's
some
exciting.
of the, like you didn't know about the Briscoes like that, Mark and Jay Briscoe, until I told you about them because I knew them about them. I'd known them about them since 2002. That's when Ring of Honor began. I was watching that on the old computer back.
Well,
then.
see,
It was
you're
a
more
desktop.
into
Right,
the
'cause I was
wrestling than
getting
I
into
am
it.
because
I
I
used
was
to watch
working.
on cable on our cable boxes now that we got Wi-Fi boxes now from Optima. When we used to have the Cablevision boxes back in the day, I'd turn on channel 73 and it'd be in all. That was the Bienvenidos channel, I think, Villanos channel, something like that. And I would watch AAA wrestling and it's entirely in Spanish. And after time, and I didn't know any Spanish at all. You know, I'm half Puerto Rican, don't know any Spanish at all. And I watched a full show because number one, I knew half the Mexican stars were on there because I used to see them on WCW. So you had Conan, you had La Parca, you had Damien 666, Silver King, God rest his soul. Just a lot of the Mexican wrestlers you saw on Lucha Libre stars on WCW and ECW you saw on AAA because that's where they came from.
Yeah.
Conan. Did I say Conan already?
You did.
Okay. Did I?
Wasn't Ray in there too?
Ray was in-
Hoovy?
Ray, Hoovy,
Yeah. They got their start in ECW.
ECW. Yeah.
ECW
And that
got
was
them
because of
started.
Conan.
And it's not like it was a big, it was a handful. There was only maybe you can count oh no, you can count a few
was a
because they
few.
had some
was a
others
few.
come in from
They had Syncope.
AAA to go, exactly, and
Syncope.
go into ECW because you were able to, you know, audience participation. If you bought a sign, they use it.
Yeah.
You know, it was exciting. It was fun, and they knew what was.
Speaking of, I also got with Sabu. I also got the autograph I have. Also, not just a picture. I have also an autograph from Sandman as well from that event. When I was 10, I also got. And he's actually, I just saw something for him in GCW coming out soon that he's having his retirement match. So that's pretty cool. At least at least we're saying, hey, you can have a retirement match because we lost a lot of good ECW wrestlers.
Yeah, it was very sad to lose Sabu.
Yeah.
And he lost actually 2 of his friends because the other one was New Jack. It was always New Jack, Sandman.
New Jack was the
and,
guy that
and
always,
Sabu.
New Jack was the one going up in the rafters and
flying
through the air and pulling through a table.
Yeah.
Splash someone through a table.
Or stab somebody with a fork.
That too.
Yeah.
Staple gun,
everything.
Oh, that freaks me out, man.
Everything.
Like
the staple gun
land
was
on
his,
like
staple gun was
thumbtacks and
his
shit.
invention.
Oh
Actually.
yeah, huh?
Staple gun was actually his invention.
Oh, terrific.
The what?
The staple gun.
New Jack came up with a staple gun.
Yeah, I remember remember in the Dark Side, and I've watched a couple shooting interviews he's talked about before.
What, they staple each other with the staple gun, right?
They have before. They've done it in a thing before, yeah.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the actual staple gun. He did.
Yeah. You've seen him use it in matches before.
Yes, of course. Oh, you meant
I'm saying he's the
using
one that
came up using.
Oh, he started off with
it in a
I
match.
thought he actually invented the staple
No.
gun. Gotta
Must
stop
be
smoking.
old, huh?
It's like,
No,
he's
no,
an
no.
old man.
No. But yeah, he was great.
He was
I watched
great.
several shoot interviews and just
Yeah.
misunderstood man, honestly, in my opinion. As much as everybody,
He was just doing what he does. He was just doing what he was doing, and he got paid for it. And if he didn't like it, then don't look at him.
I just heard something with Stevie Richards. He was just on his podcast talking about some of the ECW guys, including New Jack, and he was like, he always got along with him.
Yeah.
Jack wasn't a difficult. Everybody always said Jack liked you or just didn't like you.
Right.
And if you pissed him off, he was going to fuck you up. That was just it.
Mm-hmm.
There was no in between with him.
Come here, you little retard.
Oh, the Dawn Marie in that promo, yeah. It's a great promo. It's a great promo.
He's doing this promo, and he's yelling
Jack Victor.
And he goes, come here. He's going to this girl, her name is Dawn Marie. And he goes, come here.
And she used to play
come here, you little retard.
And she was very well playing so dumb and ditzy, and it was like it was.
God.
She didn't even know the meaning. It's like she really didn't even know the meaning. That was an insult.
Because she said she liked, what did she like?
I don't know.
Refried beans or something like that. It was something that had to do with food. And she goes, oh, I like that. And then something with hot chili dogs or something like that.
I don't know, Mom.
And then
I have to rewatch it now after this. That was a great era too. That was a great era. That was a great era. But I'm seeing a lot of great new independent wrestlers out there. Just great, man.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you want to just go out there and hopefully get on a show one day. Just put yourself out there.
Yeah, it's hard to do.
But hey, you just keep trying.
Is it very competitive?
Yeah, it's a competitive business. I think it's not I won't say as competitive as it is now, but people want a spot. Of course people want a spot.
Yeah.
If you don't want a spot, then I don't know why you're here. But at the same time, too, you don't need a spot to solidify yourself.
Right.
You look at Roddy Piper.
Mm-hmm.
He's won several regional titles, Mid-Atlantic, NWA titles, but of course they're not counted in the WWE archive history.
Right.
Maybe now they are because we have the difference of like videos and stuff like that on YouTube and their channel now with their vault and everything else. But yeah, you didn't need to be a champion back then really to be remembered. Look at and that's even more so today because you look like guys I named like Mike Mondo, Nick Namath. These guys you wrote them off as just those cheerleaders you'll never see again. When DX slapped that OVW label on them, that's exactly where you were, and you thought that sooner or later they'll be released. which was Mondo, but he went on to have a great independent career, and look at him now in NWA.
Mm-hmm.
Signed by Billy Corgan's NWA. Same thing with the Slime Balls. Look at them.
Yeah.
They went around. I gotta give it to them because they were the tag team that went around to get bookings, to go out there and get bookings, along with another team that actually got me in the door of NYWC, the Audacity, which is Micah and Seth.
Mm-hmm.
They were great. You remember them from my first year. They wore the hockey mask, almost looked like from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle type one. What was the guy's name from the wore it?
Shredder?
No, the guy's hockey mask, like from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Oh, Casey, that's the name. Casey.
Oh, Casey, that's
Casey.
it.
They had
Yeah.
the Casey mask on. So
I forgot he wore the hockey mask.
Yeah, you wore the hockey mask and had the
I was too busy
gold
paying
stick.
attention to the turtles.
Yeah, I understand.
Tell you the truth.
But yeah, so it's like guys like that, where didn't matter if they lost so many damn times, even though we'd see them losing, they put on a great show and a great performance each time.
That's why
And
you call
half
it
the time-
entertaining.
Exactly, and you remembered that more so the main event of whatever the show was.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it doesn't need the main event. Ain't always the main event.
Right.
It's the main
Yeah.
event where you are at. If you believe you're gonna steal that show, steal the show.
It's like making your match the main event level,
Right.
right?
Basically, it's like what guys are trying to do every night, and that's steal the show, top one another. Let's see if you can.
You got to go in there like you are the main event, even if you're like the
Right,
first
yeah.
people
First-
on. You got to
Exactly.
put on the show, right?
That's
Yeah,
why
even though you're third.
I was first match KVP wrestling for the tag team titles with me and Jorge. I don't care if the first match was kind of big because that's the inaugural tag team titleship, but it didn't matter to me. I was first match. I was gonna make the first match the best one I can. Didn't matter if I was in the middle. It doesn't matter if I'm middle, first, last. Wherever on the card, I'm fine with. Because I'm gonna give my all at the end of the day. First, last, indifferent. Oh, speaking of that, look at Jake. Jake Roberts is a great example too. Didn't really win any titles.
No, but he put on a great show.
Put on a great
Put
show.
on a great
and
show.
can
That's
talk.
what it's really all about. It's
And can
just
talk.
putting on a great show.
Yeah.
You know, and I get like with the WWE and TNA with the booms, and I like TNA better because TNA reminds me more of independent, but it's on TV. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
So and it's
And
and
we've
it's
been
great
watching.
too.
We've been watching since literally the inception. We literally used to watch the pay-per-view
Mm-hmm.
of pay-per-views of TNA from its inception.
Right.
And I want to go to TNA. I would love to work for TNA. They're
That's
just
like a smaller company.
no, not because it's small companies. Because honestly, no matter what they've been through, and I mean different ownerships,
They've gone through hell.
they
Oh.
have went through different ownerships, different networks, different people buying the company of, you know, who some people it's back to who you knew from the past, and then it got sold again to now. Because I remember at one point Jeff was back buying the company, then Dixie lost it. They were off Spike TV, they were on Destination America, then moved to Pop, then the pandemic came and Pop didn't renew their contract, so they went straight to Twitch. And they were on no, actually they were before that. They were on Twitch before that. They weren't on Pop TV no more and went straight to Twitch when it became a thing to stream. Because you could stream everything live, including shows on there.
Mm-hmm.
So they were the first to do that with a wrestling show, stream it live all the way through, and then also during the pandemic, do that same thing concept again, and even with no audience, they still sometimes had a better show than what you were watching.
And I think the
on
WWE took that from them with the no audience. Because I remember TNA didn't have an audience, and WWE I don't think was doing anything. Did they miss any shows Any showings?
No, it's just at the Performance Center.
Okay.
They were just at the Performance Center the entire time.
Did KBP ever consider going on Twitch? Because what do you need to go on Twitch? You could just kind of like go on there, right? You don't.
I believe so.
Kind of like YouTube Live, right?
YouTube Live, but
that's what Twitch is. It's basically just another platform,
it's kind of
right?
live. It's worth looking into. I will say that it's worth looking into. But that was always surprising to me is that TNA just no matter what, they just kept going. They just kept
it going.
And once the wave of momentum would hit, they would ride it, and they would ride it. They never. That's the one thing I can say that people may look down a little bit on TNA because of different things, because of how much they've changed throughout the years and how much has happened. But that's one place where it's like the little engine that could. They just keep going, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Just keep going. And I would love to one day work for that company because they.
Yeah, it was so different.
So many different talents you see on WWE television. That's who you see now. From different places.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Like really, they came from there, and a lot of times it was them. It was a while where TNA was getting a lot of old WWE personalities.
Yeah.
But they would strive there. Half the time.
Mm-hmm.
And some others is like, okay, we see why they're there for a paycheck.
Right.
Because of their name. Other than that, yeah, TNA. No, it's okay.
Good smoke.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. No. Okay.
No, but TNA is just great. I love listening. I love watching that. I go back
because I remember watching them back in the day, where it used to be when Carter used to own it.
Carter and Jarrett, yeah.
And I just remember her basically, and like Jarrett would wrestle, but I was naive. I'm very naive when it comes to the knowledge. This is why Jasper's here, telling it because he knows more about it than I do. I just watch it like a soap opera, but. It used to be so big with the explosions, like almost not even like a WWE type. I don't know why I'm comparing it, but just say WWE's here, and then you have your levels. But to be honest, so it wasn't like the big explosions, the big screens, and this, that, and the other. At the time, it was, and then like you said, when the pandemic hit, or when the takeovers and the storylines were just like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
The storylines, people were leaving, were let go, and this, that, and the other thing. Then it went down then the pandemic came about, and all of a sudden the crowd just got smaller and smaller. It's like, what happened?
Yeah, you wondered what happened.
What the hell happened?
Yeah.
Why is it so difficult to take this company that was thriving and have it and have it down like this? Why couldn't you keep it the way it was? It's selling out arenas.
Speaking
now
of
they're just
explosions,
doing.
I gotta say this: they did very well internationally. Like those times where we'd see them when they do the impacts
you know
from
why?
London
Because
or
they
Scotland.
appreciate it over there.
No, yeah, they really did. But what they couldn't figure out, what wrestlers couldn't figure out, was why we were doing so successfully internationally, doing those shows over there. They even did that British boot camp because that's where we saw Rockstar Spud.
Right.
Eventually came Drake Maverick, who came to WWE.
Right.
And him and Truth had that program, which was very funny.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, all that stuff like that, but not knowing why, American-wise, why they couldn't match the same.
Isn't that something?
Because different people weren't doing right with the money.
Austin's father almost blew up the Undertaker. Remember that?
Oh yes,
That was Austin's dad.
the at the tattoos. He used to work at
The
Notorious.
guy I used to work with.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
His dad's
father
a
used to-
pyrotechnician.
Yeah, I remember you told me about
And he's the
that.
one that
He's
almost blew up the
burned the
He burnt the Undertaker.
with
He
the
wanted
pyro.
to kill him.
Yep.
He had to fucking leave her.
He left
They told
that night.
No,
he was
I remember you told
gone
me
because
that.
he had like 2nd-degree burns.
Really?
Yeah, no,
Oh, damn,
you
was that
saw
bad?
you saw it the next night because he was out there confronting Shawn Michaels, and all you saw was like patches of yellow
Yeah.
Oh,
from
shit.
his skin.
Oh, so he really fucking
So
burned him, huh?
and
He
it's
got
like all around the neck.
What, did you set it off too early or something?
No, Taker had told him before, like, the pyro's, it's getting a little close, like, too close, near me.
Right.
So, he told the guy that, so he's like, anyway, we can, like, back it off a little bit to where it's a little further apart. Well, the guy didn't really take heed to him, and then that's when that thing happened, where he got that fireball blown right up into him.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, his jacket melted. Part of his arm, the jacket melted, but that's kind of what saved him.
Right.
Yeah. From any more, burns. So he's like, that's why we saw in the chamber, like
all that water, all the water bottles that were given to him.
He's pouring water all over himself. I'm like,
he's trying to put himself out.
Because he came down. Because as soon as he came down, he didn't slow walk. That was the thing. After that, he didn't slow walk. He went one way, got hit with one, and then got hit with another. And then was so furious, he got everything off. You could see steam come off the hat of his hat, and he just threw everything down. And he was just pissed.
Yeah,
and even when he said he slammed the cell door to be intimidating, he was just really mad and pissed.
Yeah.
And then he went into the chamber pod, and he just kept getting fed bottles of water to get doused in. But his skin he's saying he can see his skin bubbling and stuff like that.
And
unbelievable.
Dad fucking got the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
He's such a nice guy too, Austin's dad.
Yeah, he's an idiot though. I wouldn't trust him with a firecracker or a book of matches.
He's a real idiot for that. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. That's insane. But when you're in the ring though, do you worry about injuries? I mean, like, I know you guys train to the max and everything else, but like,
of course you don't want to hurt nobody. Of course you don't want to hurt yourself or the person you're taking care of. But it's just a matter of being safe, and it's just a matter of being safe and just knowing what you're doing. That's why I say if you don't know what you're doing, don't do the move. Don't do the move.
Well, that's what I'm saying too, because I know you go through.
And if it's a move you can't take, don't fucking do it. Don't fucking do it. I
get that, but still, you get these assholes out there with egos the size of Mount Everest because they think they're the shit. That will try something like that.
To be honest with you, if that was a case where they felt like they were where I felt like I was getting pressured in to do the move, then I'll just be like, fuck you. I at that point, it's like I know I got to do business. At the same time, too, I'm not risking my life for you to do
your future.
Yeah,
and you get hurt.
So exactly. You can do a cool move. To do one cool move and then what? Okay, it's a cool move. See, that's another thing with these spot monkey segments they have in these matches. Like, in AEW is the biggest offender of it. Because everyone wants to power the fuck up right after they just got hit where you heard that knee smack the back of their head. And all of a sudden, and then they go after them with one big ass move and they get knocked down. No, this isn't fucking Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
I know everybody there in AEW is fucking anime lovers, and I love anime too, but what the fuck sometimes?
Right. I wish y'all could see that face.
No, it's serious. It's serious, and I don't care if anybody gets mad at it saying I'm hating because I can't do it. I'm glad I can't fucking do it sometimes. Right. I don't want to do that in the match.
No.
That you're just looking for a reason to fill up a spot. You don't want to take the time and think you want to rush. You want to rush through it just because you think you need to feel something. No, let the audience take in what you just did. Let them chew on that move real quick. Let them chew on that story you just told.
Mm-hmm.
So when they're digested in full at the end of the match, you can say, "Wow, that was satisfying."
Mm-hmm.
Not like, "Wow, I feel like I ate too fast or something."
Right.
That's the biggest thing of them all, and that's not saying AEW hasn't been great lately. They've actually improved a lot since last year. I'll give them, because I've actually been watching the pay-per-views. We've actually been checking them out. But it's like some of the time, it's like I get very bored after I see that just, that power-up spot where everybody, they take a move, and then finally they both do a move, and then they finally exhaust and they lay out, or they get a pin on them, and they go 1, 2, and it's a kick, and it's like, okay, that should have been just it.
Right, yeah, sometimes it goes a little too long. Some of it goes
You're
a
not
little
getting.
too long.
I'll say it right now. Fuck Dave Meltzer. Fuck Dave Meltzer.
Who's Dave Meltzer?
Dave Meltzer's a wrestling critic that's been around for years. Yeah, quotations on that. Critic for years that spreads. He just recently spread false news about why Warner Brothers wanted to keep Brody King off AEW a week ago because of everybody was saying fuck Ice. There was fuck Ice chants because Brody has a T-shirt he gives out to charity that says abolish Ice on it or fuck Ice on it. He has shirts of those on, and he gives those, and those proceeds all go to charities of the families who are being held captive, who are kids, or being held in those cages and stuff. He gives all the proceeds to helpful charities that get people out of those situations, to get them help. And he was saying that that's the reason why he was off TV last week, but yet we saw a promo of MJF and them doing a back and forth thing about how they're going to face each other at Grand Slam that just passed. So Brody was on the thing. It was just in a promo-wise from the last show they just did from him beating him. Mm-hmm. From that quick defeat we saw MJF took.
Right.
Again, that's not the reason. That's not the reason at all. Just Brody wasn't needed. It was just a promo. He was wrestling on the house shows in Australia. That's what he was doing.
Okay.
It's just one of those things. Like I hate those, especially him. So it's like that's why I say about spots like that. I feel like they're looking for that rating, that Meltzer 5-star rate. I don't care about that. I don't care about someone who spreads false news and gets in. And even when wrestlers are dead, he tries so hard to put fucking something out on the fucking table that's just ridiculous. And I don't like him. I don't like him.
Why is he so admired by people? Or is he not?
No, he is just by those who sit at the fucking computer all day.
Yeah, the ones that don't have
the ones that
life.
really critique and think that he think that they really know.
Right.
When they don't.
When they actually don't. Mm-mm. They've never stepped foot in the ring. They've never
been to a show. Probably.
They've probably never been to a show, but it's at home. But they know the business.
Oh, sure, yeah. Of course they do. No.
Like a Monday morning quarterbacks, right?
Yes.
Monday morning quarterbacks.
No, yeah. And it's funny. So that's my opinion on Dave Meltzer. But that's why I feel like sometimes like I don't like that in the crazy monkey spot thing where they're just filling in things. Mm-hmm. You gotta learn to just, because I was always in this and slow down. Remember Dickie Rod's old time? Slow down, kid. You're gonna get there.
That's another bad impression, or what?
No, that's Dickie all the way. Slow down.
That's him.
You're gonna get there all the way. You just gotta slow down. It'll come with timing.
Okay.
With timing.
Okay.
That's another thing. But I see it too much on some of these indie shows where it's like, it's cool to see a high flying cutter, but it doesn't. But I can see now it's everybody's finishing move. Not taking shots at Javon Evans or anything like that or anybody else, but I don't mind that if that's just your finish. Mm-hmm. Don't do it several times throughout the match.
All that high flying?
Not all the high. No, not some high flying. There's some.
It gets boring to see the same fucking thing over and over.
High flying is actually great. It's just when you know it's to the point they're just doing it for the sake of to get that wow factor off to people, so they can say, "Man, you see them do that great flip, into a senton," and it's like, okay, that's great. Yeah, we remember that, but we don't remember the rest of the match.
Right.
Okay, that's great. You're remembered for that, but you're not remembered for the match.
Yeah.
And everybody said, well, we're taking inspiration from our favorites, like Jeff Hardy, for an example. Jeff did it when necessary.
Right.
Sabu did things when necessary. Even Sandman did things when they were necessary. Hardcore is not always to be hardcore when you guys swing a weapon either. It's how you do a match. Mm-hmm. And how you implement the hardcore. That's why sometimes I don't watch things like GCW, because it's like, how many death matches can I see? Now, if it's someone who I really like and I want to see, and I'll actually go and tune in to see it, then yeah. Like, I'm not going to lie, I may tune in to see Sandman's match, but just to see Sandman's last match.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna watch the whole card
Right. Right.
because I already know what's gonna happen on the whole card.
Just death matches.
Just death match and no rules, and some high flying matches, and where there's a lot of high flying spots that just are there to take up time. It's not there to tell a story. It's just to, again, make the people say wow and stuff like that.
Well, maybe that's their thing.
No, that's fine. That's their thing.
You
But
know,
you can't keep hindering on that every match.
Yeah.
You can't do that every match. You got to learn to take your time, and sometimes doing nothing is something.
You need a story.
You need a story.
Mm-hmm.
You need to put a why on why you're doing it.
Right. Right.
I was at when Bobby Fish came down, and I told you I had such a great conversation, such great conversation and liking to him. That it was just really good experience just talking with him, and I'm just honored that I got to have a seminar and learn and hear him talk and watch him do some things with some people too. And he was saying you got to know the why. You always got to know the why. Why are you doing that? What's implementing you to do this in this match? Why is it called for? Why did you strike him this way? It's about the why.
Mm-hmm.
But what I see sometimes is the why for them is like, let's hit it off with a powerhouse move or a big hitting, high flying move or something like that just to take up the time. It's like you're noticing they're rushing. They're rushing. We know you're rushing. Take your time. You'll get to that crescendo at the end where you want it, and that's when the big pop at the end for that 3 count, because look at that. They cared. They didn't just care about the flip you just did, or the senton you just did off the rope, or wherever, or the shot you just gave him, but you didn't go down for the 8th time.
Mm-hmm.
Even they're giving you rapid, shots. And of course, afterwards, then they counter and you go down, but get right back up, and then and then they close on you again, and then you get, like I said, you get Germaned. He Germans you, and then you're both finally out. We see that way too much sometimes, even with AEW.
Mm-hmm.
I see that spot too much, and it's like I know that's coming. So that's why my focus sometimes, I'll go on YouTube and watch a different match in between it, because it's like I know what's coming now.
Yeah, sometimes that's why I feel the same way with the WWE. Sometimes it's the same thing, and that's why half the time I fall asleep, because I get bored.
Yeah.
I get bored. It's like, oh, again with
Yeah,
this.
you need the story. You gotta have
Okay.
Well, if the story
like an
is-
action
well,
movie
well,
with
if
just
they're keeping
action
the same
and
people
no
together
fucking story. It doesn't
Well, if they're
work.
keeping the same people together to create that story, then there's a reason for it.
Great, but I wish they get to it. My attention.
Well, sometimes it's
my attention span sucks. Especially when you're 53 years old.
Well, especially if it's leading to more matches and then the big blowouts of pay-per-view or maybe a title match with someone.
Right.
Then there's a reason why they keep sticking to them, those 2 or 3 or whatever group, maybe group on group, together and keep them in a storyline, even though they may venture off a little bit where they're not facing each other and you're wondering why, even though they're in a feud. It's to bring them back right to where they belong in the first place. So it's just like they're on the road to that person, but sometimes too on the road you got these little stops along the way, these different roadblocks. So sometimes it happens like that. But then sometimes it's like they don't need to keep going at it. We've seen this before. It's like we don't see a back and forth switch between these two again. Yeah, then it gets redundant.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you got any matches coming up? Or?
Yeah, like I said, KBP Wrestling, March 7th, Deer Park, 435 Brook Ave, that is where the sportatorium's at. March 7th, I'll be wrestling, like I said, in the handicap gauntlet. It'll be myself, Johnny Medina, the Vamp Nation, Poster Boys, and of course the 1% with Poppy and Joe Trash, along with Mike Cosby out there. We'll be facing the most unluckiest person in the world. Big Cos gets to be our opponent.
Oh, really?
So 3-on-1.
Wow.
3 teams.
What's a handicap match?
Handicap gauntlet. So if by some miracle you makes it past whoever the next team comes in. It's basically a 2-on-1 tag match.
Gotcha.
Wait, so it's big cars versus how many teams? 3 teams.
3 teams.
At once?
No.
No. One
Gauntlet.
at a time. Oh, gauntlet.
Gauntlet
Oh,
style.
okay.
Oh, so when one team's out, the other team comes in.
If one team gets eliminated, then if you somehow manage to beat 2 guys, not at the same, they're not gonna be in one. It's gonna be tag team style. I'll give them that. It's gonna be tag team style. Partners will tag in and out if they want to. But if he happens to beat one of them, one of the tag partner, one of them, or one of us, the next team will come in.
Cool.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
He
made this. Mike made this. Mike Cosby.
Seriously?
The GM made this official.
Cars versus tag teams.
Yep.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Cars alone.
Cars alone.
Cause is all alone.
All
as usual,
alone.
As usual.
Which I don't understand why. But we'll talk about that later. Maybe at another time.
Yeah, another time.
Because,
There's a whole book on that.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
well, I like him. So, anyway. So, really?
Yeah.
3 teams he's got to go up against.
Yeah.
Huh?
3 teams.
All right. Well,
One.
I
be
wish
good,
you the
right?
best. That's all I got to say. Good luck.
Good
luck.
Thank you. But
Yeah,
won't
you're going to
probably
need it.
I just said I won't probably need it. So.
Oh, you're going to need it.
No. No, I don't need it.
Yep. You're going to need it. Mm-hmm.
And again, she's family. She's my mother, so I
Mm.
can't say too much. She has her own likes and dislikes.
He's going to lose.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Build up his confidence.
Yeah. Great, isn't she?
Is she great? Yeah.
But
I'm paying for it with the coughing.
Gotcha.
yeah, that's true.
You cursed me, you bastard. No.
But yeah, it's that's gonna be a great show. We got that. We got like I said before, Giorgio is defending his World Heavyweight Championship, the KPP World Title against CJ Bambino.
That's all on the 7th?
That's all on the 7th. We also got like I said before, Santana versus Jay Champagne. Santana Fear versus Jay Champagne, club versus pub match. That's basically the our version of Barroom Brawl. We also have I believe we have our women's champion. Yes, we do. I believe we have our women's champion, Amity LeVay. She'll be going up against returning Elle Valentine, which we saw from our first show.
Oh, I remember her.
Yeah, she faced Dolly, I believe.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
First show, yes.
Yeah, I remember her.
We also have.
Yeah, we were worried
the Dirty
about her
Deeds
because
also
she's
the-
got slammed. I'm so sorry to interrupt,
No,
but
it's
I
okay.
remember her, though, when she got slammed, and it's like, oh, she all right? And then they both got up, and they were both fine. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Also, the Dirty Deeds are hosting. Will be
like
Dirty
those
Dirk.
guys.
Dirty Dirk.
Oh, they're hosting again.
Dirty Dirk Moore, and this time will be
How about
Uncle
the old
Billy.
man? Is he going to be there?
Uncle Billy's actually going to be the one hosting this time.
Cool.
Oh,
I haven't seen him
great.
in a while, man.
Yeah, so
Well, he's old.
Well, him and Dirty will definitely be. They'll be the 2 hosting this
Cool,
time.
cool.
Cool.
They'll be the 2 hosting the
I got
show
one
this
of
time.
the T-shirt. I refuse to wear it 'cause I don't want to wreck it. Just
Yeah.
in my clothes. I got to wear it.
We also have 2 new tag teams debuting on March 7th for the show. 2 brand new tag teams. We also have a fatal 4-way match for the KBP Pitbull title. A1 versus Jorge versus Jamal Marbury, who's a new star coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody who I've dealt with before. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I believe yes, Kim. Kim is also going to be in that match as well. The martial arts expert
Oh,
guy. Yeah, martial arts man. You see him do a lot of like kicks. He's the one that had the feud with Dante Storm.
oh, okay.
Yes. So we got a lot of matches, man. We got a lot of matches. We also have Oh no, excuse me. Dante Storm is actually in the Fatal 4-Way. He's the last person. Excuse me on that. That's my fault. I apologize. We actually have Kim, K Blazer.
That's really loud when you tap.
I'm sorry.
So I gotta stop her from doing that too all the time, right?
Yeah,
She
yeah,
likes to
don't tap.
Yeah, we got him. We got him versus someone that's debuting in the KBP Wrestling, Leo Sparrow. Leo Sparrow. He's actually a very good independent wrestler that I've noticed for a while now, and it's actually he's been around for a bit, and some of the guys from KBP even know him as well.
Why does it sound familiar?
You've probably seen him on an indie show, probably on YouTube or something. You probably have great wrestler. That's going to be a good match. That's going to be a match, K Blazer versus Leo Sparrow. So, yeah, we got a good card. We got a good card. Yeah, this is our first show back of the new year. So, definitely come out for it, because it's been we don't disappoint. We don't disappoint.
No.
We don't disappoint. If you want to catch up on the meantime of all the different shows we've had throughout last year, and you can go to YouTube and type in KBP Wrestling. We have our own YouTube channel where we upload the full show. You can go to the playlist, play the entire thing. Our one we did before, of course, our last show, our anniversary show, our 1 year anniversary show, we just put that up a couple weeks ago. You can go watch that on YouTube. And best thing about it is at the opening of every video there's a recap, so you can see what you missed from this whole past year, from past shows and different segments and storylines. So please check it out.
Wonderful.
What's your social media?
My social media is on IG, Jasper _Newton 2.0. That's all in caps. Facebook, you could find me on there. Yeah, that's about it on there, on the social medias. I don't have a Twitter. I think I'm going to get a Twitter soon, because I see a lot of business being done on there, so I think I'll get one just in case of, like, bookings or anything like that. So definitely, to connect people. So I'll start getting on that too. But yeah, that's where you can find me, and you can also find KBP Wrestling under there, all in lowercase letter, KBP _Wrestling. You can find us on there, on Facebook as well. And I don't know if we have a Twitter. If we do, please go check us out there too. I apologize if we don't, but maybe we'll get one up too. But yeah, you can find KBP Wrestling on that too, as well as IG and Facebook, and on YouTube.
Cool. Wonderful.
Yes.
Wow.
I guess that's about it.
I think that's about it.
Well, thank you very much. I've really had fun doing this, actually. This is my first in the books, and I hope to have many more after.
Yeah.
Well, I think so. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow, I learned so much about it. It's
That's
not
me.
just
I don't know
about
shit about wrestling, so.
No, yeah.
It's just nice to know, like, the inside of it, too. It's not so much the moves and
I remember the old guys, like
the
when you said,
appearances.
what's his name, Rowdy Piper.
Yeah.
I used to
Yes,
like him.
Piper.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Piper, Jake, all them. Like, they didn't, like I said, they didn't all win titles.
No, it was
They
just...
weren't all, but they were sometimes in the main event, and sometimes wouldn't be a title involved.
When I was little, Chief J Strongbow was my favorite. Remember him? You ever see him?
I've seen him.
You weren't born yet. But
I've
You
seen
wouldn't
him on
even
the
have thought.
I've seen him on the
I was
vault.
little.
I've seen him on the vault, like, type
Yeah.
things from the Mid-Atlantic days of, like, him and Wahoo.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Wahoo McDaniel, and there's another person that was also like a chief type character, but he didn't last too very long in wrestling. But yeah, just unbelievable talent that sometimes you don't need a title or need the big overall one record.
You just got to entertain people,
You just gotta
man.
entertain
That's
and know
us.
how to
That's
entertain.
what it's
Sometimes
about.
even know how to talk too.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Wasn't
important.
Andre the Giant was back then, too, with Chief J Strongbow, right? He's around.
And Andre was an attraction. That was the best thing about him. He went to everywhere.
Yeah.
He went to everywhere. He went
Yeah.
to Japan. He was accepted everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Well, he was Andre the Giant, #1. You know, he was.
Oh no, yeah.
He's a spectacle already.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And wrestling to boot. It's like, damn.
Right, and was doing things, you never thought you expect either.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So sometimes it's like you don't need,
You don't need the theatrics
don't need
sometimes.
theatrics.
Yeah.
Sometimes a lot of these guys, whether it's Piper, Jake, Barry Windham, Ricky Steamboat, even though he won some titles, he won the world title like for NWA and the Intercontinental for WWE, but he was all about his match.
Mm-hmm.
He's all about his match. And what I was saying earlier too, I know I skipped over it, but if you want to get into wrestling and want to learn wrestling, you need to watch Kurt Angle versus Chris Benoit at the Royal Rumble, I believe in 2003, because that's the match Mike Mondo always had put on for us at a tape study, and said if you want to know something about wrestling and learn the psychology of wrestling, that's one you need to watch.
Wow. And there's like so many matches to watch.
And
too,
there
when
is
you
a lot
pick
of
that
matches to
one.
watch. There is
And you pick that one.
even watch the Jericho versus Shawn in 19. Watch all the matches. Watch the matches that were not the main event on the big pay-per-views.
They were actually matches.
But they were matches that ended up stealing the show.
Mm-hmm.
Because they worked, told a story, took their time, filled in the blanks where they were needed. Not only that, and told me who you were and why your character does this. That's the most important thing, if nothing else.
Wow.
Yeah, so thank you guys for having me. I really
Absolutely.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you
Really appreciate it.
for gracing us with your presence.
Can't wait to have everybody listen.
Yeah.
Hopefully I didn't sound too dumb.
Oh, you
Absolutely
can't beat me
not.
with that.
Not on this program. Shit, you can ramble on, or
You
that's
do
what it's
whatever
all
you
about.
want.
You do whatever you want on this program. You want to space out for a minute? There you go.
Cool.
And there you go.
Well,
All
thank you,
right.
guys.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you, audience. I hope
for
to see y'all there.
no, seriously, but thank you for doing this.
Yes, I hope
So
to see all of you there March 7th. Again, March 7th, KBP Wrestling Luck of the Fury 2.
that's on a Saturday,
That is
right?
on a Saturday, March 7th.
Mm-hmm.
Doors open at 6. Bell time is 7 o'clock. Please be there. It is our first show back from the new year. And we've got plenty of just good stuff to give you. Just good stuff to give you, man. Just we are a company that holds up to its name and its standards. Well, I'll just say that.
That's
Cool.
awesome. That's awesome. And it is. It's a lot of fun too. It is so much fun in there.
And I hear the people.
It
They give
really
great
is.
responses to the matches. They give everyone a lot of respect to the wrestlers.
Who's
so.
that crazy lady that like screams a lot and yells at the wrestlers? Oh, that's you.
Ah!
Oh yeah. So be aware if you.
I thought you
hear-
were talking like Amity. It's like no, that
No.
I was gonna
she's
say
in the
she's-
audience. She's sitting
I was
right
saying
next
that
to me in
too.
the audience.
she sits. Yeah, that's me. Sorry, but yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun, and they seem to like it. If not, too
Everyone
bad.
likes it, yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad. It's like I'm the test for them. It's like this is what you're gonna hear.
Yeah.
Let's see how you can handle
They see
my
you come in and
mouth.
say, "Oh no, she's here."
Hmm. You come over here. You try something. I'll smack you back in the next week.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right.
No
thank
problem.
you so much.
Thank you.
All right, now go to bed. No.
No.
It is past
Oh,
your
by the
bedtime,
way-
young
By
man.
the way, like I said, March 7th, KVP Wrestling, Luck of the Fury 2, 435 Brook Ave, Deer Park. Please come out. Please support. And let us know, because tickets are still available. Please reach out to whoever you know.
Okay.